Today we're in Phoenix, Arizona. We're going to meet George Vallejos. He owns a funeral escort company where they escort funeral processions through the streets of Phoenix. Here we go. George.
How you doing?
Hey. Thanks for having us.
Good
How are you?
Good,
So
thank
this is your, what you do, huh?
Yes.
This is your crew.
It's my crew.
Hello,
This
guys.
is Luis.
Luis.
This is Jason.
Jason.
And we're waiting for one more unit.
All right, let's see. You got a big Tahoe here?
Yeah, we got a few SUVs,
So this is like an interesting job, you know. How many people know about this?
Well, in the valley, there's only a handful of us that do this within
Right.
Maricopa County.
Well, why don't the police do this? This seems like a police. Are you guys policemen?
No,
no.
we're not. Well,
How come the police don't do it? Is there a reason why?
Well, there's a lot of reasons why. They don't want the liability
Yeah.
of escorting the hearse, and then two, it's not something they do anymore unless it's for a fallen officer
Right.
or a firefighter or something like that. So,
It seems like it would be really dangerous if you do it wrong, right?
yeah, it can be quite dangerous. Can
Yeah.
be life-threatening at times.
Because you
If you're
kind of
not
have everybody's safety in your hands, right?
Yes.
I mean, because
Once
you guys stop lights,
Once you
right?
take control of those lights in that intersection,
Right.
it becomes yours.
Right.
You're responsible for it.
So I guess too, there's like a lot of training with the guys.
The training lasts with us. To be fully trained, usually lasts from 4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 months.
Right.
Like, how do you pick a candidate to come and do this? Because it seems like not every job applicant could sort of fit in.
It takes a special person to do this. I mean, it takes, number one, you got to be squared away. What I mean by that is presentation has to be good, driving skills have to be good, you have to have a clean driving record, the attitude has to be,
Yeah, there's a lot more to this that meets the eye. It's not just turning on the lights, and it seems like there's planning involved, there's training involved, there's all kinds of infrastructure, machines, radios. I mean, this is kind of a big operation.
Yeah, well, the training is probably the most important aspect of our business, because we're not a business without our trained staff.
Right.
So, if our staff isn't trained, we're not going to function well, like any business.
So we're going to go on a ride. So what you do is you meet the family at the church?
Correct.
And then
we contract with funeral home, and they usually meet us at place of worship or church.
Right.
And then we'll go from here to the final resting place, to a cemetery, or today will be a casket. It's either a casket or urn interment at the gravesite, and we take them right to the gravesite at the cemetery.
So it's a job that's like a good thing to do, you know? I mean,
Correct. Yeah.
You're giving a family some peace.
We do for the family, the community. It's a good, honorable position to do. So.
How do the families treat you? Or do
for the most part, they're grateful for our service.
So how are you able to do what you do? I mean, what authority is there that...
We're licensed through the county, the Maricopa County licensed a funeral escort company to conduct these escorts.
Okay, so you get emergency vehicle, like an ambulance or a police car?
It's an emergency vehicle permit.
And you have what color lights are they?
Red and blue.
Red and blue.
Yeah,
okay.
just as like any other emergency vehicle in the state.
So do people ever come up and think you're cops and ask you for stuff like help me out?
All the time.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since 2008.
2008.
Right.
Long time. You got a lot of... How many funerals do you think?
Thousands.
Thousands. That's really nice, though.
Yeah, we don't...
it's a good thing you do for the families, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where it starts, is building the relationships with funeral homes.
Right.
And getting them to buy into what we do, and then they contract with us, and then we provide the service.
Right, so what's the... How do you do it? I mean, there must be like a moving ballet or moving chess. I mean,
usually we'll have a lead car.
Right.
And then sometimes 2 or 3 units that will control traffic. So we'll have a car that will stop at the exit or the entrance, block traffic, and then as we proceed down the route that it's a pre-chosen route that we choose. So we usually run the route before we get back, before we even start the
And you have,
session.
of course, radio. Pretty good job.
I love it.
Yeah?
It's very honorable. I just like the feeling that you get from the families and friends that they really appreciate what we do for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the kind of job that you don't really know about or even think about. And I think a lot of states and locales like LA didn't have this.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about this from a lot of people saying, are we even allowed to do this? Well, under Arizona Revised Statute, or ARS, under Title 28, which is traffic, under 775 basically stipulates that an emergency vehicle is defined as any police department or police vehicle, ambulance or firefighter, or any other authorized vehicle to run flashing red or red and blue lights with a siren, and they have the same rights and privileges as if they are responding to an emergency call. So that references funeral escorts and or military escorts as well.
It kind of this job reminds me of, like, if you were 150 years ago, you're like a wagon train.
Right. Correct.
You're like the scouts that get things because you're always moving, like you say, right? You don't want to be not moving because the whole idea is to get them from this place to the cemetery, right?
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
And what I mean by rights and privileges is that responding to an emergency call mean that we can disregard any type of traffic direction, traffic devices, traffic signs. So if we need to, we can do whatever we need to do to maneuver, and we're allowed to go 15 miles an hour over the posted speed limit.
Okay.
In order to overtake the procession. Now, the procession itself has to do no more than the posted speed limit, but we taking over the procession can.
Right, because you have to get in front of them, right? So the thing is, you get ahead, stop it. Sort of like when you see an escort for a president, or you guys get ahead. Correct. Have it open, and then they go straight through. I see.
Yeah, because our objective basically is to try to not disrupt anybody's travel plans any more than we have to.
Okay.
So
So what's the best part of the job?
The best part is just the honor aspect of it, the respect, because we do a lot of veterans, fallen firefighters, first responders in general, and then private parties as well. So. We don't know these people, but I feel like we know them.
Right.
They'll come up and shake our hands and say thank you for your services and stuff like that, and it's very rewarding.
Yeah, okay.
Very rewarding.
You ever get sad from it all? I mean,
I will tell you what probably hits me the most is when they walk out of their service and it's like a 3-foot casket.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a little child that might have lost her life from cancer or drowning or something like that. I do get teary-eyed on that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because first thing I think of is my kid.
Sure. Yeah. So how did you find it to work here? It's not the kind of job that everyone knows about or does, right? How did you find it?
Actually, just one day I just was trolling the internet, and I was on Craigslist or Facebook. I can't remember. It was some sort of job market, and I saw a posting for a funeral escort officer, and I didn't know anything about it. So I applied because one of the descriptions in there was preferred, either previous or current law enforcement. I'm like, well, it can't be anything different than what I'm not already trained to do. So I applied for it, and George called me up and went out for a ride along, and I've been with him ever since. It's been 7 years now.
So 7 years. It seems this kind of driving, though, is not something that a regular police officer might do because you're holding traffic. They're usually getting somewhere fast.
Yeah, I would say because, again, as the ARS states in 775, we have the rights and privileges as if we were responding to an emergency call. So we can disregard, traffic directions and traffic signals and such. I would probably say in the 7 years that I've done this, I would have done, at this point, more code driving, as you would call it, in law enforcement than any law enforcement officer will probably do in their entire career.
Right.
We do this every single day.
You're running. Plus, does your adrenaline go up when the lights and sirens are on?
When I first got into the career, it did. Yeah. To me, it's just second nature now. It's just part of what I do. I don't get excited about it anymore. Okay. It is what it is.
Do you think there's a certain personality or kind of person that can do this? Like, have you ever had people come and they weren't able to to do this?
Absolutely. I've had potential employees that have come to ride along during training purposes, and they say that's not for me.
Okay.
It really, truly is not for everyone.
Right.
There's a lot of danger aspect to it because of what we do. It's basically me versus a 3,500-pound vehicle.
Right.
When I'm out of my vehicle conducting traffic.
Because the most dangerous thing that any of us do is drive a car.
Correct.
But you're taking that to the highest level because you're speeding, you have emergency lights on, you're controlling an intersection with cars going by. It's like high-speed chess, kind of.
It is like high-speed chess. It is. It's every ride that we do is different. Is never the same. The training on this sort of thing, it's rigorous. You know, we just don't hire somebody thrown behind a wheel and say, you know, good luck to you.
Well, what is the training? What do you do? Is it start with like book training and maps?
It's baby steps. They will basically ride along with me for a week or two, and then gradually I'll put them in the driver's seat, and then I will be their co-pilot basically.
Right.
I'll tell them where they need to turn, what they need to do, and then gradually, usually about the last week of their training, I'll just sit there on the side in the passenger seat, and I'll just kind of let them do their thing. I won't say anything. I'm just like a civilian.
Right, just watching.
And just watching and critiquing them, and then if they graduate, then they're on their own.
Okay.
So the casket's now in the hearse, and now basically the family members are going to now disperse to their vehicles, and then they're going to start lining up, and they're going to put their flashers on. We always ask them to put their flashers on so we can determine who's supposed to be in the procession, who's not supposed to be. Because again, a lot of people out there will try to get a free ride, and they'll jump into the procession when it's even illegal to do so. And we'll try to get them out if we can, if we catch it.
Really? So you're saying that people, they want to get, just people driving by want to get in there to get...
Absolutely, because they don't have to stop.
Oh, that's just...
You know, they get to roll through the red lights and everything because it just, they don't have to stop anywhere. So they'll try to squeeze in. We'll catch them when...
So that's kind of devious.
When we try to, you know, we try to get them out for sure, yeah.
But you're probably really busy doing other things.
Yeah, if we got the time to do it, we'll do it. If not, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
But that also adds to the vehicle count in the procession. So the longer it goes, the more time it's going to take for us to get to point B.
How many vehicles can you take, like, through these streets?
Usually we try to narrow it down to about 10 to 15 cars per officer on duty.
Okay.
So with right now we have 4 of us, so we'll take up to 50.
50?
Yeah.
Because past that it's
it's just too
unsafe,
much.
right? Okay.
Yeah, it's just too much. Unsafe.
Yeah.
Because again, when it comes back to the legality of what we can do, our number one priority is public safety.
Sure.
You know, and
The
that's
family and
family, everyone out there, pedestrians, you know, that's our number one concern is safety. Absolutely.
So, Jason, what's this like doing this in the summer, huh?
It's a little warm. I think the hardest part that I have that I can never really get used to is your toes start to burn really bad because all the heat coming from the asphalt is resonating through the sole of your shoe, and your toes like literally cooking.
Yeah. So, for people that don't know about Phoenix, it's like, it could be 115, 118. So imagine what the asphalt is. It's black, it's in the sun, what's it, 140? I mean, who knows?
Actually, I've taken a heat gun once, or not a heat gun, but one of those heat monitors, and it was pushing about 180.
Was it really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. When they say you can cook an egg on the asphalt, they're not kidding.
Okay, I'm stopping traffic over here, so that way I don't pile up in this intersection. We'll try to get one at the next one. 10-4. speeds are letting people drive all over the place. Hey man, I'm gonna need you to help me take this. I'll take a center.
Copy, that's where I cut it, yeah.
Yeah, 10 can copy. Fireman's there. There's a high-speed chase right here. Trying to come around my left side, the far left lane is open.
Yeah, this is the slow part.
Yes, this is the slow part. Yeah. So
So there's sometimes you go slow, and other times you just.
there are. This right here is a school zone,
Yeah.
so we do the speed limit through school zones
Sure.
at all costs. In fact, we even go slower than that.
Yeah,
Because
They're
you know,
kids, right?
kids, absolutely. So
we love kids.
there's just really no hurry at this point because I'm in front of the procession.
Yeah,
so
sure.
where the speed comes in is if you're behind the procession, you need to overtake it to get to the
Right,
next
and
intersection.
that's what we did on the first
Correct.
one. We were just going fast.
Correct.
Did you copy that about the cooler?
I tell you guys, this is a crazy job right here. It's kind of heads up, you know. It's real fast and we're real dynamic.
I'll be going in with you guys just so I can drop that thing off. Hey, George, copy. Okay, now. It's cooler in my truck, so I'll be going in after I take this light. I'll be following you guys in so I can drop off.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Hey, man, you're clear.
So what do you think your heartbeat is now?
Oh, it's normal.
You really think?
Yeah, it's. I'm so used to
You're
doing
used to it,
this.
huh?
leave you one car at the gate, and I'm pretty sure I'll get himself in there, but I'll keep on with him and give him that cooler. So if you guys want to throw on, out in the next one. Come around my left, come around my left.
That was interesting.
And that's it.
That's it. We get you there on time, right?
We got you on there on time. Got you there on time.
Fascinating. I can't say I've seen anything like this. Kind of crazy.
And now at this point, we're just
Kick back, relax. You did.
kick
the
back,
job's
relax,
done,
and pay
right?
our final respects.
Yeah. So you actually go in.
From time to time.
Yeah.
Yep. From time to time, we've helped with carrying the caskets
Right.
and stuff from time.
But usually you just take them here and then
Just here, and then yeah, we're done.
on to the next
Yep.
one.
Done from point A to point B safely, and
And you've done these thousands of times.
thousands of times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Kind of a crazy job, I got to tell you.
Like I said, it's very honorable.
Sure, it's a great thing.
You know, it's the feeling that you get is just
Yeah.
unprecedented. There's no other feeling like it.
do. Right. So that's my first ride as a passenger in a funeral escort. I got to tell you, it was, I don't know, going kind of fast, high pace, well, I can see why they have to do it, but it's a good ride. So, okay, Jason took me on this wild ride. I can't say I've ever been on a ride like that.
How'd you like it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was so fast and fast-paced, and you know, I don't know. It's a different kind of way to drive.
It is. It is. Again, it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of skill and practice
Right.
and training.
Yeah.
You know, again, like George explained earlier during the interview, is we just don't throw somebody behind the wheel. I mean, it's a rigorous training process.
Right. Yeah. I
So
imagine the dangerous spots were at the intersections, right?
The intersections are always the worst.
Yeah, and then you guys
They're
have
always the
those
worst.
closed down, so
Yep.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're so bad is because we're not in a vehicle. We're out on foot.
right.
You know, so we don't have that barrier to protect
Yeah,
us. So we try to position ourselves in a way where our vehicle is between us and the other
Right.
traffic.
Yeah, it was.
So generally speaking, we try to hire people that have previous law enforcement experience, because this is part of the training in the academy that they have to go through.
Right.
So it's
Code 3 driving, right?
it comes, yeah, it definitely helps out a lot when it comes to training. For people that don't know what a funeral escort is, I always like to tell people I know it hinders somebody's travel. We try to not hinder anybody's day-to-day activities any more than we have to, but I always like to try to put myself in the other person's shoe. Is if it was your loved one, would you want people to respect your family
Right.
when it comes to
sure.
processions?
Yeah, I imagine that's why so many people do respect it, because we're all going to be at a funeral, or we already have. So
Correct.
That's what sort of makes us all the same.
Absolutely.
The human's condition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean,
And this is something that's been in culture for thousands of years.
thousands of years.
Processions, I imagine they used
Horse and
carts,
buggies.
horse and buggies.
Yes, they did.
And walking. And
They sure did.
Because it's an important moment in a family when someone goes home.
Yep. And you watch old westerns. It's even in the movie Tombstone.
Yeah.
You know, they're doing a procession.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's nothing new. It's just people don't
remember-
really come across it every day.
I lived in Key West when I was a kid, and there was a church. They used to do the processions down the street, and they'd have a band, and they'd walk. They wouldn't stop traffic, but it's an important thing for humans, I think,
It
to
is.
mark a life.
It is.
Yeah.
As they call it these days, the celebration of life.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. A celebration of a life lived, yeah. So then after the procession, you take this off, and then you're just a regular citizen driving around.
Citizen. We take her.
And it looks like a regular little car here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just completely
Incognito.
incognito.
So you go from emergency vehicle to standard blue Ford.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Now you've been doing it so many years. What's the takeaway you get from it? Because everyone works for a living unless they just have a lot of money or they don't want to work. But it makes you, a job makes you feel a certain way. You know what I mean? After a certain, like, what's your takeaway from this? Having done so many, is there one?
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's mostly about working with people and families, providing closure, to families. To some, this is their worst day, is burying a loved one. And, especially when we do services for veterans, which has a special part. A lot of our staff are veterans themselves, so we take pride in especially pride in doing veteran services, and we're honored to do those when we're asked to.
Right. I get that. Yeah. Well, thanks for letting us come out with you. It sure was exciting, informative, and I think you guys do a good service. So
we appreciate that.
Yeah, I say thank you for what you do.
If you're ever in Maricopa County, look us up.
Yeah, we'll put George's information in the description. He has a website and a phone number, and he does a good job for families. So, okay, thanks very much, George.
Thank you.
So there you have it. That's a look at a different kind of job, funeral escort driver. I don't know if I want that job, but I'm glad they're doing it. It's certainly an important job. And all right, thanks for watching.